Accomplishing your dreams isn't easy. If it was, everyone would do it. Being with people. I've forgotten how to be with people. I'm like so on edge the whole time, and I don't know how to not be on edge. So I have just booked a podcast studio to do a podcast with a friend. I was literally sitting here and being like, okay, how can I action the over theorizing? Because I think that's what I've been doing, and what I need to do is I need to action. And I think the only way is going to be practice. Practice makes, practice is action, really. One thing I do need to figure out how to do is not get overexcited, because this is what I do. I did it yesterday. As soon as I get a win, I just get overexcited, and then I'm like, and I want to do it justice, and my mind and the way I am can be so backwards sometimes, and maybe that's just me, but I'm trying to carve my path of what that looks like and how I interact with people, because it's scary. The reason it feels scary is because I never want to say the wrong thing. I never want there to be friction or conflicts, but I think the world is friction and conflict. My issue is I'm not very good at managing it or reacting to it. I kind of like go to Ice Age, dead possum. The next actions that I can take in regards to like my business plan and the structure for everything, I want to keep that as simple as possible, just so my mind can hold on to it, because my heart is holding on to this dream, but I can already feel myself getting panicked and overwhelmed. The constant thought in my mind is like, am I doing what I'm meant to be doing? Which is manic, because the only things that I'm meant to be doing surely are the things that I want to do. Except there feels like there's so many different, I feel kind of frozen by the requests. Not to say there's many people sitting there asking me for things, but I'm like, it feels like the hole for success is so small that I'm trying to make sure that I'm threading it, and the only way I'm going to figure it out though is if I just action, do. Maybe I make a mistake, maybe I don't. Feels like there's lots of different, the whole world just feels split. Everything just feels so fragmented, and I am not sure how to navigate that. I guess the way to navigate it is to just put a bubble around and just do what I think is best. But then what am I basing that on? What am I basing my actions on? Well, trying to get to my goals. My natural thought is to just do everything as quickly as possible, but then if I freeze and hesitate and then that moment's passed, it's like I'm standing on a platform and there's a train rushing by, and I'm trying to jump back onto this moving train, and it needs to be timed perfectly so I don't just splat against the ground. I know that's a bit of a chaotic thought process, but that's the way it feels. It feels everything's just speeding along around me. The world is just moving, everything's happening, and I'm trying to jump onto that, and I'm cautious that it's gonna hurt. But I guess success isn't easy. Accomplishing your dreams isn't easy. If it was, everyone would do it. I'm rambling. I think this is probably my nervous system just firing up. So simplify it. When that happens, I just need to find my calm again. breathe air. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Find my calm and then go to the next action. Try not to faint or melt or self-combust before that happens. And one thing that I have realised, just to switch up to positive, is that the more you do things, the shorter the time in between the doing that same thing again becomes. Even though that's all happening, I am just doing the actions that are gonna take me a step closer, and I just gotta hope. So yay. Currently I am looking for jobs, part-time jobs, and previously I ruled out certain jobs that that weren't directly what I was doing previously, because I just figured people would want people who had those exact skills. I think I will also make some calls, probably not today, but make some calls and touch base with people just to see what's going on in the world. This is going to be my main focus because I am it's just going to make me feel a little bit more secure once I got a part-time job, and universal credits have been on my back, and I'm sitting here in limbo just waiting for money, and it's all quite stressful. I've got bills that are overdue and everything, so all very stressful, all fun and games, but this is the reality of it. I guess that's the way it's got to be, instead of kind of being in that place and hoping that something's going to lift you up. You've got to lift yourself up by doing those things that don't feel comfortable. So I am sitting here and I'm applying for more jobs. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep applying for jobs. Why is it that we live in a world like this? I honestly get to this point here, and you know what? I'm going to share this with you because the reason that I want to do these video diaries is because I want someone to speak to. Who better to speak to than myself? I feel like I just keep going around in circles. I was just eating and I'm watching a video, and it's about content creation, and he's made some very, very really good points. This guy is Adrian Pear, and he has just said this point about community being lots of different actions helping. He said it a lot better than that, so I'm just gonna check. Community is built through small, consistent acts of care. I thought that was so wonderful. I think that's absolutely delightful, not to mention attainable, so yay. One of the other things that he said that I thought was really great is he said, you are the content strategy, like who you are and your personality, that's the strategy, which honestly just made me feel really comforted, because I can do that. I can be me. I've been doing that for 36 years. I could do that now. He said, your story is the strategy. Your story is the strategy. And guess what? I've got my own pen and I'm writing my story. So huzzah. Anyway, I just thought that's really interesting, and I thought you'd want to know, because the only purpose I have at the moment when I'm making videos is as a therapeutic outlet, to be able to talk about what's on my mind in a space that I feel comfortable, because I'm doing it directly to me, and then I can just 100% find my authenticity. So that is actually my only intention. So there is an intention behind the content, I guess. Okay, so I wrote here, my purpose is breaking barriers. So I guess my intention is to become a video creator. My intention is to therapize myself and hopefully maybe help other people to do the same. And my purpose is to break barriers, all kinds of barriers. So that's that one. Breaking barriers. Bam! This guy says this all very well, so I think we should listen to it. I think you should listen to it.
Becomes natural because people don't just follow creators for the content they make. They follow for how those contents made them feel, whether it's being entertained, inspired, or to laugh, because this community is what gives your work meaning. It's what keeps people coming back even when the algorithm changes. They're actively clicking to watch what they may have missed because they feel like they missed something from that community they feel part of.
One thing I do not want to promote is FOMO. I don't want to promote this. I'm not selling FOMO. I'm selling inclusivity. And that's all, folks.
I'm in that sweet spot, yeah. I'm in that sweet spot. I'm in that sweet